This is why I don't miss working in retail. I don't know how this employee didn't lose their minds. Let's go.
Skip it up and that up.
Hey everybody, quick shameless plug as always. Make sure to check out my other two YouTube channels. One is RTU Streams, where I live stream almost on a daily basis. Monday through Friday, I start at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so check me out there, link below. And I also have a music channel where I produce music. I'm actually working on a track as we speak. I should have that done in the next couple days. Make sure to check that out too. Links are in the top of the description and top pinned comment. Let's go. So as a person who, when I was in high school and college, I worked a lot of retail jobs. I had one after college too, but I have some interesting experiences working retail, and I'm going to bring one up or a couple up after I talk about the story. But nothing makes people feel more entitled than when they give you money. They think even though you are just an hourly employee, I gave you $2 of my cash. Therefore, you are indebted to me and you are a slave, and I get to treat you like crap because I gave you money that you're not going to directly see anyway. It is a mind-boggling thing about the entitlement of human nature when it comes to that, but it's a thing, and it's what makes working retail hell because people are horrible. Well, this Taco Bell employee took the brunt, literally got slapped because an old man was stupid and he didn't know he could have put tinfoil in the microwave, and he ended up blowing up his own microwave. Anyway, here's the video. Take a look and then we'll discuss.
I'm gonna show your ass off. Now I want you want to hold. What do you want to hold? I want to hold you food. Plus, you guys, if you pay for my
Breasts.
microwave, it blew up. Oh, you swine. Oh, what the?
Breasts.
What's going on with you, bro? Hi. Yeah, don't let that go to you, bro. Oh, you manager? Oh, so.
Breasts.
You blew it.
Now, to the old man who had the audacity to slap an employee over his microwave blowing up, can I ask you a question? I know you were just looking for a fight and whatever. Maybe you can't afford to replace the microwave and you just want someone to go after. But what could the food from Taco Bell have done to make your microwave blow up? What? The only thing it could have done is you put the tinfoil in there, which anyone with common sense, but there's a lot of people on this planet that don't have it, wouldn't have had the tinfoil in there. There is literally nothing else. If you didn't have the tinfoil, Grandpa, and there was nothing else in there that could have made the microwave blow up, what could the food have done? Did it mutate and actually grow arms and start busting the sides of the microwave? Did someone put gunpowder inside of your taco? What the hell could have happened? You were just pissed off. You probably forgot because you're an old man to take the foil off, and you were angry because you blew up your microwave. You got to replace it, and you want someone to blame. And this is why I hate retail, because people think that my day sucked. I'm giving someone else money so I could let it out on them. And I've been there before. But before I started doing YouTube full time, some of you know this story. I haven't told it in a video in a very long time, ages actually, so some of you don't. Before I started working YouTube full time, I was like a night manager at a gym. And one of the things was that. Anyway, one of the things was, and I didn't know this because I just started, you couldn't leave the front desk at night. No matter what a customer wanted, no matter what someone wanted, you had to stay at the front desk for security reasons because you're the only person there at night. I didn't know that yet. So a guy called and said he wanted me to find his water bottle. I'm like, all right, I'll find your water bottle. It's dead right now. And then like 2 seconds after he called, my manager called. I was like, yeah, I have to find some guy's water bottle. And he was like, yeah, no. You can't find it. You're supposed to stay at the front desk. You know, he'll be all right. You promised him, but we need you at the front desk. That's required as the night shift because you're the only guy there. So the guy comes in like a huff, and he comes up to the desk. Where's my water bottle? And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm new here. My manager said I couldn't leave the front desk, and I couldn't go find it because I wasn't allowed to. I apologize. I told you that I could. And he's like, so why would you tell me that then? I'm like, I just explained to you. I thought I could. My manager said I'm not allowed to leave. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have told you that. And he goes off with his nerves and gets what looks like a sippy cup for a 6-year-old and walks out in a huff. And every time that guy came back in, he had an attitude with me and would call me things like a piece of shit under his breath. But then there's another banger to this case. He started being nice to me when he needed to go tanning. I guess being a principal, you know, you need to be nice and tan and looking crispy like low tier god. And then he'd be like, oh, hey, buddy. I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? The same place I worked at, this gym that I worked at. This guy, until the very end, was the nicest dude on the planet to me. And he was very strange. He had a very weird toupee that looked like it was a mullet in the back, and he just taped a dead bird on the top, but always was a nice dude. And then the last night, a job that was never in my job description, he got very angry at me. And he started screaming in my face, saying I was supposed to replace the toilet paper. I was told specifically, like I said before, that it's not in my job description. That actually was in his job description. And he got in my face the last night I was there, even if it was my job, okay? The last night I'm working there, I put my 2 weeks in, it's the last night I'm there, see you later. He gets in my face and starts screaming at me, and because he didn't have teeth, his spit was getting all over me. Now, at that point, once you're spitting on me, that is to me physical contact. And I didn't want to punch the guy, but what I did was shoved him out of the way across the room because I didn't want him to spit in my face. So I find out later, after he walked off in a huff after I shoved him away, that the reason why he got weird like that and was angry about toilet paper on the very last night I was working there when I put my 2 weeks in is because he thought I was a nice guy and he was going to miss me. And that's how he vented his emotions or showed his emotions. I don't know you, dude. And, you know, I'm glad you're getting emotional about me leaving, but it doesn't give you the right to scream in my face and spit all over me. But this is retail, man. I mean, the coworkers are coworkers, but people feel entitled to put you through hell because they're giving you money. Working with the public is an absolute nightmare. You don't deal with as many crazies as you do on the internet because people aren't anonymous, obviously, in real life. But the ones that are bold enough to give you shit, they're like this guy. They'll slap you because they blew up their own microwave. So I give people that work retail on a daily basis a lot of credit. You go through hell, and I salute you. It's a tough job. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.